fifth week of the Kentucky General Assembly was punctuated by the long-awaited candidate filing deadline for the 2018 elections. At a minimum, nearly one-fifth of the House of Representatives will turn over before 2019, as 17 incumbent House members will not seek re-election and 2 special elections will be held in late February. The last-minute withdrawal of House Health and Family Services Chair Adia Wuchner was perhaps the biggest surprise on Tuesday. But last week also saw the resignation of the Secretary of the Cabinet for Health and Family Services, Vicki Yates Brown Glisson, who filed to run for Congress. Governor Bevin has since tapped his Secretary of the Executive Cabinet, Scott Brinkman, to serve as acting Secretary. 2 KMA priorities, Senate Bill 20 and Senate Bill 2, are expected to be heard by committees on Wednesday, February 7th, coinciding with KMA's Physicians' Day at the Capitol. The bills, both filed by Senator Ralph Alvarado, are related to tort reform measures. Senate Bill 2 proposes an amendment to Section 54 of the Kentucky Constitution that would limit monetary damages for injuries or death to person or property. If passed by lawmakers, the amendment would be presented to Kentucky voters for ratification during the November 2018 general election. Senate Bill 2 has been assigned to the Senate State and Local Government Committee. Senate Bill 20, an omnibus medical malpractice bill, would require an affidavit of merit at the time a claim is filed, would place caps on plaintiffs' attorneys' fees, establish confidentiality for medical peer review discussions, and prohibit expressions of sympathy, compassion, and benevolence from being used against a healthcare provider in medical malpractice claims. It will be heard by the Senate Health and Welfare Committee. KMA members in attendance at Physicians' Day are asked to attend these 2 meetings to show their support and demonstrate strength and unity among the medical community. Attendees are specifically asked to wear their white coats during the hearings. Another KMA priority, House Bill 4, which addresses peer review protections, is still awaiting a vote by the full House. KMA members are asked to continue contacting their representatives in support of House Bill 4. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow in Frankfort for KMA Physicians' Day at the Capitol. The day will begin with a legislative breakfast and briefing at the Capitol Annex building, followed by visits with legislators and lunch and a feedback session at the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet. Once again, attendees are strongly encouraged to wear their white coat to Physicians' Day. This small gesture will allow KMA members to stand out, as well as send a powerful message to policymakers. If you haven't already, there's still time to register for Physicians' Day at the Capitol. Please contact Laura Hartz for further details.